This is a bit of an introduction video for you to get to know me a little bit. I am uploading on another social media platform, and I always had the intention to come to YouTube. I used to stream gaming content and do reaction videos over here, so this is a little different for me. It's going to take getting used to, but we'll get there in the end. If you do want to see any more content that I've done previous to this, I'll put the details in the bio and you can kind of check what I'm going to be doing here. It will be the same similar style of content. I'm just going to do more detailed things here, a bit more freedom to be a bit more relaxed and actually just chit chat with the people that follow me from my other social media platform, and then the people that are new here that join me along this journey. On this channel, I do shorts at the moment, so if you want to see some of my story times, which is what I'm going to be doing here also, there will be shorts on this channel that have been uploaded prior to this video that you can check out and kind of see if you're interested in that kind of content. I love story times. I really enjoy doing story times. It's been so therapeutic for me to actually take story times on, and also being seen and heard by people when you're opening up and being vulnerable and talking about things that you kind of maybe would have hidden or you have suppressed in fear of feeling a certain type of way or it not being understood. Through doing my story times, I realised just how many of us go through similar stories, similar situations pertaining to relationships, friendships, and just life in general. The main crux of my story times has been friendships and relationships, mainly friendship. I'll get into that, and you'll definitely get into that once you're on this channel. If you want to know more details and you can't wait for the story times, they are on the other platform, and like I said, I'll put those details below so you can check it out if you want to. The thing that pushed me to actually start making storytime content was I was in a place where I felt really, really at peace. I felt like I had done a lot of groundwork in terms of healing, knowing where I wanted to be, knowing who I wanted to be surrounded by. And I kind of had to look at the past and look at the relationships that I was in romantically and friendships, and in particular one friendship that really did just take its toll on me as a person and really try to mold and shape who I was. And it really did take over a lot of my younger years, which looking back wasn't the greatest, but through that I learned so many lessons and learned so many things about myself that I had let go and that I had let somebody else in particular take a hold of and mold into something that wasn't really a real reality in itself. So that being said, I also was in a relationship that I got a lot of lessons from, and being able to go into the world now and meet beautiful people that have really just changed my stance on life in general has been a true blessing as to why I feel like I'm able to do these videos now. Not only that it's therapeutic, it's also a wink to others that are going through the same thing, that understand, and I've been receiving a lot of messages from individuals that have gone through similar scenarios, and it's just nice to see each other and feel seen and feel heard and know that you're not going crazy no matter what type of character you come across. Yeah, it happens, it's life, and there's people out here wandering the world with so much trauma. They're actually going around and going into other people's lives and affecting them in ways that they won't be accountable for and may never be accountable for, and that's fine. Also on this channel, I will be doing true crime content, so if you're a true crime girly, this will be the place for you. I just always had an interest in the psychology of humans, how they are, what makes people do the things that they do, why they do the things that they do. True crime has been something that before even I would say we was locked in our houses was something that I was always interested in. But being locked in the house, we had a lot of time to do things and learn things. And true crime was some of the things that I was watching in to fill up the time. I'm a girl that loves history. I took A-level in archaeology and I done history of art. So I've always loved the makeup of humans and just what makes them who they are. If it's creatively, if it's psychologically, even if it being spiritually, in which the way the world works. So if you're into true crime, I will be covering a lot of cases. I also watch things that are new and that are coming out, so keep an eye out for that. If there's anything that you would like to suggest in terms of true crime content, something that you're looking for that you haven't quite found, feel free to suggest it in the comments or drop me a message and I will be open to reading it and seeing if it works with what I'm doing. Put these two into a bubble because I didn't want the video to be too long for my intro. We'll also be doing some beauty content. I've been a beautician for 15 plus years. That's in every sort of treatment you can think of, from waxing to nails to makeup to massage, to tanning to eyebrows, everything you can think of, anything beauty, especially when it comes to skincare as well. We'll be delving in on skincare and makeup on this channel and finding out what things work for us. Why not come along and I can give you suggestions, and also feel free to give me any suggestions. I'm always up for learning new things and trying out different things as well. I'm also someone that is an advocate for speaking up and speaking about what really matters in this world. So things like motivational talks, things that will inspire people, making sure people believe in themselves and love on themselves, because if we don't have that, what do we have? And honestly, that is just a part of my nature. So I'm doing things that just come secondhand to me, nothing that is kind of out of the ordinary. It's things that I love and that I'm passionate about. And this is like my little safe space to do this and actually enjoy being here. Having been on another platform for a little while, I have felt really good. The people that I'm attracted to my page, the followers, that people that are just supporting me, strangers that are supporting me more than people that I've actually got around me that I've known for years. It's been a huge hug. It's been so rewarding. I can't thank them enough. So if you're joining me from there, thank you again for supporting me, just being a part of this journey. And if you're new and adding to the channel, I hope you enjoy my content and I hope you enjoy this journey with me. If there's anything that you can suggest or any tips and tricks to get me started, I'm all up for hearing what you guys have to say. I'm literally just wanting to create a space that is my little bubble where others can join and be themselves as well, and just meeting like-minded individuals. I believe in God and I feel like He has protected me through these years, through a lot of things, and maybe I will speak about, might be a little bit iffy, but I feel as though I've been highly protected when it comes to spiritually and being in a world where a lot of things go on that people don't really speak about or want to speak about or want to address. I will start off by saying that I'm someone that is spiritual. However, with the connotations that go with that, in this day and age, it can get a bit misconstrued and a bit blurred. I definitely believe in God and know that God has protected me through a lot of trials and tribulations in my life. That is a bit about me. I'm going to drop some fun facts just so that you can kind of know who I am. I am one of 5. I'm the youngest in my family, so I'm the baby of the family. I have several different hobbies. I love to game, I love to watch movies, I love to be creative, I love anything to do with art, the history of art. Like I said previously, archaeology is something that has always been a passion of mine. I love music. It's gotten me through a lot of things in my life in terms of bad times and good times. I'm also someone that loves to travel. I like to go to new places. So I'm currently in New York right now, but also just making fun experiences for myself. I love to laugh. I love to be around people that make me see different types of walks of life, different viewpoints, and people that are generally authentically themselves. It's something that I really cherish, and as I've gotten older, it's something that I find is mandatory for me, is that I love to be around people who are grounded within themselves and love who they are without feeling that they have to pretend or put a mask on or be something that they're not. So we'll also be covering some of those kind of topics because it's something that I've actually come across quite often in my life, which has actually helped to shape who I am. And being someone that was told that maybe I was a bit too this and a bit too that, I really did let it affect me growing up without really knowing until I was older and addressing those things, just how greatly it had an effect on my life. So yeah, my favourite colours are red, black, yellow, and I would slide orange in there and possibly gold. I'm able to write and publish articles for a magazine. I've been able to take part in acting, and it's something that I still love and still am playing around with. I've been able to do a lot of things in the acting world, which again, sometimes I don't even think that I talk about or I make aware of. I don't know why, but we'll get into that. Also have been able to just do so many random things and experience so many opportunities, whether it be that I've put myself in that or it's been just pure luck and, like I said, a favour from God. So some of those things I will address on this channel as well as time goes on. I'm going to try to loop in from my other social media what I've been doing. I have been doing a timeline of story times. In particular, a series about a friendship that I definitely would say has held a whole lot of trauma from the past that I'm thankfully completely past, but I feel like needs to be spoken about in order not only for me to grow but to help others address that these things do happen and these things can happen, and it doesn't mean that you're going crazy, it doesn't mean that you're alone, it's just life. True crime content I'll be dropping also will be separate. I'm going to try and keep it to a set schedule and either have it where it's about certain cases or what I've been watching and what is actually happening in the world currently today. Makeup, motivational content will be popped in throughout that, so you'll be able to see that throughout the channel. And yeah, you'll just be growing with me as I'm going along, figuring this stuff out, and I hope that you can join me for the journey. If you've stayed till this part of the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Drop a little heart in the comments to let me know that you was here. If not, thank you for watching the video and thank you for just even being here and being a part of this moment with me. Have a lovely day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video.